Well, hello there. It is I, your Uncle Max, and today we will be reviewing the Nosferatu Symphony of Horror Ultimate Count Orlok figure by NECA Toys. Yes, it's about time someone put down a decent action figure of me, and let me just say, NECA really knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. Now, some of you may be thinking, hey, your name isn't Count Orlok, he's Uncle Max. And you would be correct. However, little known fact for you, I was the original actor in the 1922 cult classic directed by F.W. Murnau. They just miscredited my name. See, in the credits it says Max Schreck as Count Orlok. That was a typo. My full name is actually Count Max Shriek. But of course you can call me Uncle Max.
Before we jump into the figure, here's a brief history lesson on the film. Nosferatu, a Symphony of Horror, or more commonly known as Nosferatu, is a 1922 silent German expressionist film directed by F.W. Murnau. The film follows Count Orlok, a vampire who preys on the wife of his estate agent and brings the plague to their town. The film itself is an unauthorized and unofficial adaptation of Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula. Throughout the film, various characters' names as well as some details were changed to avoid copyright, which led to Count Dracula being renamed Count Orlok, or Nosferatu, an archaic Romanian word roughly translating to the insufferable one. Although these changes were made to avoid copyright, the original title cards acknowledged Dracula as its source material, thus leading Stoker's wife to sue and order all copies of the film to be destroyed. Though once thought to be lost media, several prints of the film survived and have since made their way around the world, causing the film to become a cult classic. Now on to the review. The box itself features a beautiful painting on the front flap of myself in character as Orlok. Turn it around and the back features multiple shots of the figure. The flap opens up to a window box showcasing the figure and his accessories in all their glory, as well as another large photo of the figure within. Out of the package, Uncle Max stands at Count Orlok stands at roughly 7 inches tall. The accessories packed with the figure include an inkwell and quill, a bottle of wine, the deed to his new estate, a chain of miscellaneous keys, his fancy little hat, 3 pairs of interchangeable hands, and 2 swappable heads. The first one has a bit of a scowl, and his ears are folded back so that you can fit his hat on. The second one has a bit of a silly face, very reminiscent of that moment in SpongeBob where he's flicking the light.
Nosferatu!
It's not perfect, but it works. Fun fact about that hat, I had it up until 1923 when I went through a divorce with my Nosferatu co-star Greta Schroeder. When we went through the divorce, she took all my monies, my cat, and my beloved hat. Man, I miss that hat. Anyways, moving on to the hands, you have the standard ones that are open, as well as several semi-closed hands for holding objects such as the wine bottle and the quill. And finally, you have the pair of the nice, long, monstrous claws that you see in the film. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You can turn it sideways, almost to a 360, but you must be careful because it might pop off. The head can go up and back down. He's got shoulder articulation, elbow articulation, and a very slight wrist articulation. Again, be careful. The pegs are very small and could break. For his legs, you can spread them pretty far out, but the jacket kind of hinders the movement. Luckily the flap on the back is cut, so it helps a little bit. He's got knee articulation, and a very, very slight foot ball rocker.
Not much though.
Alright, it's comparison time. Here we have the Ultimate Count Orlok next to the Tony Terrors version that NECA put out a few years ago, as well as the 8-inch Miko doll, the 2007 D Killer Panda minifigure, Super 7's reaction figure, and just for the shits and giggles, here he is next to the world's smallest Miko figure.
Overall, I will say this is a wonderful figure that is beautifully sculpted and is a great representation of me. My only complaint is that they didn't get my nose right. Like, look at this. My nose isn't that big, is it? Ah! Still, I love him. He's such a cute little guy. Yes. Mwah. I'll keep you forever. You can pick this killer action figure up wherever they sell cool toys, like your local Target. But don't pay scalpers prices. It retails for $35.99. Don't pay more than that. If you do, it's bullshit. Well, I'm Uncle Max, and until next time, bleh. I'm too scary. I'm too scary, aren't I? And cut. Well, what is this? What is this?
So, we have a little bit of a surprise for you.
What? You got to give for me? Ah, you shouldn't have.
We appreciate all of your hard work and effort that you put into the show. So the team and I pitched our paychecks together,
You pitched in together? How? We don't even pay you.
and we got you this.
Ah, you guys.
There you go.
What the hell is this? It looks nothing like my head. It looks like ass. I love it. I will wear it every day.
Man, I miss that hat.